Back again for the 48th time in 2025, the iconic Wally Hayward Marathon took place on the 1st of May, proudly brought to you by My Way.
My Way is an insurance provider. We take care of all your insurance needs. We're proud to be associated with, the Wally Hayward Marathon because it's all about people and, that's what we take care of, people.
And because it's all about the people, preparation is essential to ensure the smooth running of the My Way Wally Hayward Marathon. All of which begins in the months, weeks and days leading up to the race, where volunteers and members of the Alpha Centurion Running Club start putting things together.
It's the 48th running of the Wally. So in 1976, two brothers started Alpha Centurion Athletics Club, and shortly thereafter they decided to organize a marathon. With Wally Hayward himself being in the area, he became part of our running group, and with him being a legend of South African running and world athletics, we renamed the Centurion Marathon to the Wally Hayward Marathon. The first one was run in 1977, and over the last couple of years, many years actually, we have really worked hard to present a quality race. Value for money, quality, as well as all the extra elements like photo booths and handouts and those type of things. We are also very fortunate with a very big participation rate from our club members in assisting with the race number collections, assisting with marshals, assisting with race packing on public holidays. The list goes on and on.
And that high participation rate for members of the Alpha Centurion Running Club was limited not just to volunteering on race day and at race number collection before the race, but also to testing out the new route for the 2025 My Way Wally Hayward Marathon.
So 42 is a double lapper, and they will catch some of the long, slow hills twice. In general, the route has got more elevation. I'm not going to hide the fact about that. The new route is less short turns and less short, sharp climbs. There are a few drags up Nelmay Piers and up Brockfontein before they turn right at about 11 or 12 k's. There's mixed feelings. Our members that ran the race yesterday, plus Irene, also tested the route for us, Irene Athletics Club, and in general the feedback is quite good.
So, with the new route tested and race numbers successfully collected, it was all systems go for the 48th edition of the My Way Wally Hayward Marathon, which took place on Workers' Day, the 1st of May 2025. Almost 10,000 runners and walkers lined up at the Centurion Rugby Club to take part over 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, the half marathon, and of course the full 42-kilometer race. First to get underway were the 21-kilometer and 42-kilometer races, which started at 6:30, followed by the 10-kilometer event and the 5-kilometer family fun run, an opportunity for walkers and those with strollers and prams to enjoy a fun day out. The start of the 5-kilometer family fun run followed the start of the 10-kilometer race, whose winner was first across the finish line. Tebogo Polusa, an ultra-marathon and 42-kilometer specialist running in the colors of Dwars Rivier Athletic Club, crossed the finish line in 30 minutes and 51 seconds.
Namo kita na gona ngil tse ngata jalo ka bo people race a gona wima o ina ga go bona sna ga tse ke repitile for training.
The women's race was won by the Nedbank Running Club's Shanika Jordan, who crossed the finish line ahead of former Two Oceans half marathon champion Emma Palant.
Very special, especially since I had a very bad race at the track championships last weekend.
Following home closely after the 10-kilometer athletes were our first finishers in the half marathon, who were led by multiple SA champion and 4-time Olympian Stephen Mokoka in the purple of the Hollywood Athletics Club. he crossed the finish line in 1 hour, 6 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, no, it was okay because I came to come and help the student athletes because my coach is coaching at UJ. I had to pace like a 66 minutes, so one of them only survived, but it was fun and nice to do the pacemaking for the young ones.
That survivor was the University of Johannesburg's Phemelo Ntwe, who finished second overall in 106.55, but with it won the University Sports South Africa half marathon title, which were taking place in the capital city.
I'm really proud of myself. I've been working hard for this moment. I won't lie, especially for the 21K since I'm not yet running the 21. But for me, coming here today and running a 66.55 is a blessing for me. And my training partners, my coach Zulek, coach Ramala, I think they played a huge role in me running well today.
The University of Pretoria's Karabo Mailula, who trains alongside Glenrose Taba, triumphed in the women's race, crossing the finish line in 1 hour, 16 minutes and 8 seconds to win both the overall race and the USA title.
The route was very tough. I've been asking people who were running used to run here, and unfortunately they told me, I can't say lies because they told me that it's so difficult and it has a lot of hill. So it was too difficult, more difficult than I thought.
After leading for much of the 2024 edition of the race, only not to win it, Colin Malaudzi made amends for last year's effort by winning this time around. 2:23.33 was his winning time, crossing the finish line almost 2 minutes ahead of his closest rival.
For me, this is nice. Coming here, I was coming to put the 40Ks on my legs and then trying to do better than last year. Like I said, I won the race. I enjoy each and every moment along the way, especially the second lap with the support from the fellow runners. They were screaming, shouting, trying to make me push, stay on the pace.
In the women's 42-kilometer event, as she prepares for the Comrades Marathon, Irvet van Zyl made it a hat-trick of victories in a single week. After winning the Tshwane North Ultra 50-kilometer and a new course record, triumph at the Loskop Ultra Marathon, the Hollywood Athletic Club top runner stormed across the finish line in 2 hours and 49 minutes.
Today was a great day out. It was part of my long run, so I had to do a long run actually on Saturday, so I pushed it up a bit to today. I never done Wally, so it was a good opportunity to do Wally as a long run, so it was a great experience, great vibe out there. No, definitely in preparation for Comrades, getting in those long runs, just keeping the mileage honest, and it was a good day just to come out and enjoy it.
Enjoyment was also the goal for the thousands of others who took part in the 48th edition of the My Way Wally Hayward Marathon.
I'm excited. I want to go again. Yeah.
I mean, how did you prepare for it, and how did it feel as well?
So myself, I do like 21 Ks. So this one's like a fun run with the family. So you can see I'm fit, though I'm sweating. But
I'm feeling great. 10 kilometers, if you don't exercise for the 10, then you'll die. I didn't exercise and I paid dearly for it.
But you seem to be still doing pretty well for running the 10 kilometer.
Thank you very much. No, my mom told me if I don't get under an hour, I don't get food tonight. So
will you be getting food tonight? What was the time?
59:48, I think.
Just made it.
Just made it. Getting food tonight, I'm happy.
It's our first race together as sisters, and yeah, we are not allowed to miss another race this year.
It was awesome, but the hill, I don't know, that route was unnecessary. But it was awesome.
Today was tough for me.
Yeah,
it was tough, but it was great. It was a good run. Nice watering holes. People are friendly. Yeah, it was great. My bum's hurting now.
It was our second 21K and it was very, very difficult. We stopped talking to each other at K number 5. We only spoke to each other again now.
it was cool, thanks. Yeah, it was like a very hilly. First half marathon, but I don't know if I'll be back.
Today's race was a bit tough. The plan was to break a PB, of which I did it. Yeah, a special shout out to the My Way team there. They've been supporting us from the beginning, since last year, really, when they recruited us.
I came second in my age category, 50 to 59, and I can say thank you very much. And secondly, I want to say thank you to My Way for everything.
It was so fun. I'm very much enjoyed.
So no challenges at all?
Yeah, but every time is a challenge to run. So, but I'm overcome. Try to. This is why I'm running.
I found it pretty tough the first half, the second half a little bit easier, more downhills.
And how do you keep going all these years? I mean, I see you have a 70 tag there tied to your chest.
It's quite simple, it's by the grace of God. It's a lovely sport, it's good for our health, and we just enjoy it.
Maintaining good health and enjoyment will have been on the minds of the participants of the 5, 10 and 21 kilometer events, but for those running 42 kilometers, it was all about the 8th of June, preparation for the Comrades Marathon.
I'm pushing. If I qualify, I'm going for my 10th Comrade Marathon.
You haven't qualified yet?
No. I qualify, I don't qualify, I'm not going to give up running. Running is part of my life. My kids and then my grandchildren are watching me.
And I'm just here to support a very close friend that's going to do his number 30 at Comrade. So they're all right here in front of me and I'm just taking it easy. But a well-organized race, yeah.
You look fresh.
The body's not fresh.
Elroy?
Mine is sharp, yeah. This will be number 4th Comrades, né?
For you?
Yeah, this year, yeah.
Lovely. Enjoy.
Thank you, guys.
Sharp.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
It's good. I'm glad I'm nearly done.
Feeling strong?
Yeah, I am.
How's the route?
It's tough. That first back part out, the first sort of 11 is not so nice, but this beautiful down is amazing.
Enjoy it.
Thank you. Loving it.
Sharp.
Almost done.
Almost done.
That's all I can say. Almost done.
You're surviving.
I'm surviving.
What about the clock?
The clock is just time on the legs. I'm from Losco Plus on Saturday.
Otherwise?
Gefährlich, what's fun? It was a good one.
Good one.
Thank you.
The route?
Tough like hell. But good training.
Good training.
Ja, yatheweanyulusa.
Re tla bona go Comrade.
Re Comrade mfethu.
Danko.
Echa.
Maar ons is 'n bietjie moeg vandag, jong.
Ja.
Maar dit is lekker.
Goeie oefening vir Comrade?
Goeie oefening vir Comrades. Definitief. So ons sal terug wees.
Ja.
Sal weer kom.
See you next year.
Okay. See you next year. Thanks.
The 48th edition of the My Way Wally Hayward Marathon was a sellout. Lovely weather. We've had some very inclement weather lately with lots of rain and unpredictable weather. So today we are blessed to have good weather. The water stations were extremely well manned and the water ice cold, well spread out so everybody could easily get to the water stations. Our big motto is it is really a race by runners for runners. Just behind me, there's a PB bell. That's something that we just constructed this year, and the lines are quite long. If people ran PB, they can go and ring the bell. There's a big name wall with all the entrants printed, and that's very popular for photo opportunities. The stage, I think, looks amazing. My Way has also gone out fully this year to not only be exclusive for VIPs, but half of the whole entire area is general activation area. The children's zone, children between 3 and 10 had professional childminders, sponsored by Spur, extremely popular, and just the smiles on the faces. So yes, it really is all inclusive. From 3 years old till 80 plus, we cater for them all.
Brings people together, right? And running is just such a good thing. So we decided, man, what a great event to bring the society and community, together. And that's the reason why we decided to partner up.
So My Way, whose head offices are in the nation's capital, just a stone's throw away from the Centurion Rugby Club, chose to support the Wally Hayward Marathon, a partnership which has been going strong for 9 years.
Insurance sometimes can be a bit boring. So this is the fun part of it, if we can associate ourselves where people make it happen. And then also, with it being the last qualifier before the Comrades Marathon, we thought it's a prestigious event and it's an important event to help put My Way on the map.
I cannot be more proud of what our team achieved today, and I really want to thank the running community for coming out, joining us. We do this for you. Thank you. And watch this space. The 50th is coming up soon.
We look forward to many more participants and scaling this event, even more, and celebrating, this Workers' Day the way it should be.
That's it for 2025. Let's meet again on Workers' Day in 2026 for the 49th edition of the My Way Wally Hayward Marathon.